I am facing a dilemma here because my hair is getting a little bit long and I am considering cutting it shorter, but also letting it grow out. I don't know yet. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my live. Today we're featuring a new band for the first time ever. Noiseworks. No Lies official music video. This is a special request by Blue Dog. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And like I said, I don't know anything about this band, so I'm gonna read the description here. First single released for Noiseworks 1987, the Australian band's debut album, song written by Brent Thomas and John Stevens. All right, we got Stevie Balby, bass and backing vocals, Stuart Fraser, guitar and backing vocals, Kevin Nicol, drums, Justin Stanley, keyboards and backing vocals, and John Stevens, lead vocal. All these names sound like names that you would hear in movies. Like people that, not the actors' names, but the names that they would use for the people like in the movie. Producer, label, and then let's go to the Google here. Noiseworks are an Australian hard rock band formed in Sydney, 1986, and then they name all the people. They had 4 Australian top 10 albums: Noiseworks, Touch, Love versus Money, and Greatest Hits. Interesting. Yet another Australian band. Man, I think Australia is taking over the channel here, I have to say. Surprisingly enough, my top countries that watch the channel are United States, Indonesia, Japan, Philippines, and Russia, I think. Australia is not up there, but maybe they're climbing. They're making their way up to the top for sure. So let's get right into it, guys. I'm excited. I do love the 80s and I love rock and roll. So get some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go. In memory of Stuart Chet Fraser, 1961 to 2019. Rest in peace. And we have like a television show introduction here. I like the little textured sounds in the background, like somebody walking, like rustling around, the footsteps, like a static noise. I really love that. It's very soothing for my ears, comfortable. I don't know. It's like that ASMR kind of thing, but even better because this is just like naturally happening. Okay, we had ourselves a classic 80s song there. You know, first things first, before I get into it, we hit the like. We subscribe to Classic Rock Station, and I'll try to find their channel if they have one and subscribe to that. And I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. You know what was tripping me out? That to me, every member of this band looked like the same guy, but with different hairstyle. I don't know what it is. I mean, of course they're different, but just like maybe it's the quality, it's the black and white, the darkness of it all. But they look so similar physically, like their faces. Like I'm saying, it's just one guy going through all his different. This could be a commercial for a hair salon. Honestly, there's so much hair here, and actually, I think the lead singer, my hair was like about that length when it was at its longest. I would say like this lead singer here, all this thing like in the back, not necessarily mohawk because the front was still long, but just flailing about. Anyway, interesting. I have never heard this song before, which is cool. There's just so much music from the 80s. I feel like if I could be reborn again and choose what I wanted to do with my life, I would pick to be a rock star from the 80s. It's probably one of the greatest lives that you could have. Rock star from the 80s, a soccer player in today's era, playing in Europe. What else? A YouTuber, what the heck? I'll throw that in there. When I get there, when I can fully, and utterly call myself a professional YouTuber. Not yet, but I'm getting there. And there's probably a few others here and there that I'm not, a DJ. I also would have liked to be a DJ. But I feel like it's so much cooler being in a band like this, especially with your buddies, people that you get along with, your friends, you're having fun. Maybe not that much pressure, right? Because the vibe is to be sort of relaxed, improvised, just having fun. It's not meant to be like super, refined and uptight. You could just wear whatever, you could perform whatever, you could draw, your hair, everything about you. It's like it's whatever you want, whatever you decide. There's not really somebody, above you, like telling you, oh my god, you have to do this and that. I mean, to a certain extent if you have a music like a record label, but not as bad as it is in today's era, right? Where it's like, oh, you have to do this social media post, and you have to make this announcement and put out this much work and etc. I think, I mean, and I'm not the expert here. I haven't been there, but I would assume from what I've learned that it's just gotten sort of more controlled in recent times. But um, you know, this is the first song that I've heard from them, and I need to hear more because can't really get the full idea on just one song. To me, it sounded good, a pretty. I mean, nothing crazy. I think it's a standard song from back in the day. So if somebody knows in the comment, please, or if somebody knows out there, comment down what makes this band stand out. What is their thing? What are they known for, or like what sets them apart? Something special about them, because otherwise I think they would get a little bit confused in my head. And actually, I'm gonna look up here while I have you. 80s Australian, because there's been so many Australian 80s bands, and see what we get here. Cold Chisel, heard them the other day. Men at Work, I think to me the most famous, at least from what I know. AC/DC, of course. Air Supply. Crowded House. I've heard, I think, one song from them, but not sure if I've reacted to their music. Midnight Oil. I have heard their song. Beds Are Burning, which is very good. Ice House, I have reacted to, and actually I'm about to react again to their song Crazy in a second here. But man, Australia was, off the charts here with their music. I wasn't familiar with the Bee Gees. Okay, but I think the Bee Gees were more like 70s, right? At least at their peak. And all these other bands, I don't know. The names, they're just so goofy. Like Rose Tattoo, Powderfinger, The Black Sorrows. Haven't heard of any of these bands, to be honest with you. The Birthday Party, The Choir Boys, Dragon, The Saints, The Radiators, Models, The Angels. Man, what a time to be alive. Boom Crash Opera, Mental as Anything. I love Sunny Boys. I love these names, guys. Please suggest songs from any of these that you would like me to check out, because man, there's just so much. There's so much music, and most of it is really good. So I'm glad that I am reacting to people like these. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, join, recommend, all that. And at the end, do a flip. Till the next.
Thanks for watching.